Hello everyone. Today I'll show you how to assign homework in MentoMind. First, make sure you're in the teacher view where you can see your list of students. Select the student you want to assign homework to and enter their dashboard. Click on Create New, then give your homework assignment a title, for example, Homework Week 1. Next, you'll need to set the start date and due date. The start date determines when the assignment becomes visible to the student. If you set it to today, they'll see it immediately. If you choose a future date, it won't appear until then. By default, the due date is set to 1 week after the start date. Due dates are particularly important as students receive email or text reminders if they haven't completed their homework by then. You can select from different types of homework assignments. The default type is practice, which allows you to choose specific topics for the homework. For instance, you might select topics like words in context, text structure, and purpose. After selecting topics, you can specify how many easy, medium, and hard questions to assign. The system intelligently selects appropriate questions for each student. Importantly, it always provides fresh questions, never repeating ones the student has already seen. For example, you might assign 5 hard questions for words in context. You could also add 3 medium difficulty questions for text structure and purpose. Before finalizing the assignment, you have the option to preview all questions to ensure they're at an appropriate difficulty level for your student. The system pulls these questions from its question bank. If you find any questions that aren't suitable, whether too difficult or too easy, you can easily remove them from the assignment. Once you're satisfied with the selection, you can proceed to assign the homework. Beyond practice assignments, you can also assign problem sets. These are pre-created sets of questions that you've prepared in advance. You'll see a list of all the problem sets you've created that are available to assign to your student. Another option is to assign a practice test. Simply select Practice Test as the assignment type, then choose which specific test you want to assign to your student. You can also assign vocabulary tests. For these, select from our pre-made flashcard sets in the system. For instance, you might choose Vocabulary Set 2. Then specify how many questions you want to include and set a time limit for the test. Finally, you can create assignments using questions the student has previously missed. Select the Missed Questions option, then choose your preferred time frame. For instance, questions missed in the last 7 days. You have flexibility here. You could also look at questions missed over the last 30 days. Within these missed questions, you can further filter by topic, such as words in context and text purpose questions. As with other assignment types, you can preview all questions before assigning them to your student. Thank you for following this tutorial.